this one. The question is how we get to that platform. I don't see anything here. Looks like you have to get up onto that cliff maybe and jump across. Okay, oh, look, we can get that as well while we're here. Okay. Yeah, there's stuff on there. I knew there would be stuff on there. There's cat to be, right? Okay. Iridium rod. So there is stuff. Is that the only thing left? Just so I know. Yes, there's just that one container left. Yeah, okay. So need to do that one more time and then we'll have done that. Nice. And then we're probably going to have to make a run back home. Right, we got the cable. There we go. Run off the edge. Nice. Pick the mushroom up while we're here. And that's that one done. Cool. Oh, and look, there's containers a go-go. Ow. Well, that one had osmium in it. Right, time to head back. Right, empty. Right, I want the osmium. Definitely. I want the rods. So let's get rid of this. I'll take the super alloy. Ditch that. I want the blue. I want the chips. Where's the chips? There's a chip. There's a chip. So goop, goop. Let's take the uranium. Let's get rid of that. Take some of the iridium. We've got quite a bit of iridium. Let's take the uranium. Let's take that. Goo removal explosive. No. There's another chip. That's the osmium, definitely. Iridium. Get some water. Yeah, the iridium rod. plastic rod, rocket motor, uranium. And I think we're about done. I can't take that super alloy. I've got room. Right, we're about done then. We got to go back. Food. We got enough food to get back. That's fine. Oh, there we go. That was. I thought, oh no, we haven't made it. We haven't made it, but we did. There's goop over there. I didn't see that before. Interesting. Grey Mauser! Less green. Hey, look, we're doing pretty good. We just cleared a huge, huge area of goop, which was massive, right? That was massive. Oh, there's another container here, look. Blueprint. We're still waiting though for a chip that's going to give us the bigger base modules, because I don't want to make a big base with these single ones, because it's the worst thing ever to try and rebuild your base once you've built it, because there's just no method of moving. You have to destroy stuff to move it, so I have to empty every container, destroy it and rebuild it, which is not a good way of doing it. So that's the plan. I'm going to keep the chip, because we're going to go find out what it is. We did open a chip earlier, and we managed to get something that we can't even build yet. I don't have the right materials for it, so that was less than ideal. Right, bean. We need the beans. There we go. Right, let's go back on our train. Find out what chips we got. Bring some mats back with us. Cool. There we go. How you doing, Mauser? Good to see you. Still playing World of Tanks? I see there's been a huge drop in player base. What was that about? I thought player base went up in the wintertime. So yeah, 4.27 MTi. So we're not going up very rapidly because we're not expanding our base. We're exploring right now to get the things we need for our base. We found a few pieces of osmium, but nothing reliable. They were in containers. So I haven't found an osmium mine. Found a place where I can mine iridium, I'm pretty sure. Still haven't found a place where I can mine aluminum or uranium yet, either. Or zeolite. I haven't seen zeolite yet. The difficult questions. You just woke up. No, all is good. All is good. But yeah, no, I saw on World of Tanks that there'd been a huge player base drop over the last month or so. So all the tankers going off to play Art Raiders or something. Not that I blame them. Just saying. Matchmaker. Yeah. Well, it's been messed up for a while, hasn't it? I mean, and I know they tried to redo it to get the +1, -1, but and I guess Tier 8 is even less fun to play now, because Tier 8 before was getting less fun because you just were constantly in like Tier 10 matches, but now you got Tier 11s and a lot of people playing Tier 9. So I guess as a Tier 8, you're getting a lot of Tier 9 matches and above rather than actually Tier 8 and below. Right, moment of truth.
Now, all we need is a little energon and a lot of luck.
Recycling machine. shredder machine. The final one. We got a T2 torch.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Damn you. Okay. Tier 9 is tier 8. Yeah, that makes sense. The problem is, though, when you think about it, in terms of what people have got invested in the game financially, people have got loads of money in tier 8s, right? There's a few tier 9 premiums, but nowhere near the same amount, right? So there's a lot of people's tanks they spent real money on they're not getting to use. It's crazy. Torch, is that as underwhelming as it seems? No, the torch is an important tool, right? Without a doubt, the torch is an important tool. Because when you're exploring, there are places that you're going to explore which you're going to need a torch to explore. So, and having a better torch is a big deal, without a doubt. That definitely does make a big difference. It helps you explore. The point is, though, I need to start building a much bigger base with lots of equipment in it. And I don't have the big habitation module. And I don't want to build a big base with lots of equipment until I get that module. Because if I build the 1x1s, you're putting one block next to one block next to one block. The problem is, it doesn't create a big open space inside. So you end up with these pillars, like 4 pillars, like every block. Whereas when you get the bigger habitation module, you get a nice bigger open area, so it's much easier to build around and there's much more space inside. I personally think they've made a mistake in not having the bigger habitation module as part of a terraformation unlock. Whereas right now, I'm relying on RNG. How do you get it? You have to find those chips, those little blue microchip things I had, they're blueprint chips. So you have to find the blueprint chips, and then you use the decoder, which is what we just did, and it's RNG what you get. I mean, the one I used earlier, like at the beginning of the stream, it unlocked a tier 5 exoskeleton. I am so far away from being able to build that. I can't even remotely get half of the materials for it, let alone build it and use it. So we've been really unfortunate, but I think the habitation module is so important in base building that it's something that should unlock by default as part of, because there are unlocks you get as you terraform the planet, which are just automatic, right? As you reach a certain stage, you get the unlock. Whereas the habitation module being RNG, I don't like it. I don't think that's a good way of doing it. Yeah. So the hunt is back on. We found 3 blueprint chips, and none of them were any good. Now, I love this game, though. This game's so cool. I still can't believe it's made by 2 developers. It's just crazy. There's so much to it, and I love the QOL in the game, because the QOL is not just given. You have to earn it. You have to unlock the stuff through progress. So the auto crafting, lots of the QOL in the game, the bigger lockers and all this sort of stuff is stuff you unlock. And I think that's really cool when QOL is a progression-based QOL rather than just given and like have ultimate QOL from the beginning. Like you don't get a map. I haven't got a map right now. But once I send up a satellite rocket and I build a screen, a satellite screen, I'll be able to then have a map that I can look at. And then I have to send up different rockets to get more and more of the map revealed. That's really cool. And then you get to a point where you can actually even at that point, I still won't be able to read the map when I'm out running around, only back at base. But you can get to a point where you can get a map module, which goes into your exoskeleton here, and then I'll be able to look at the map when I'm running around. So it's really cool. It's really cool. This game's just awesome, and it's a game that's like so much to it. There's a lot of depth to it, but it's like really chill at the same time. Because I mean, there's no bad guys, right? There's no enemies. The only thing you can die to here is oxygen, and in this new one, toxicity. You can die to the toxic environment. But of course, we're cleansing that. So, but yeah, it's just really cool game. If you like exploration and base building, which I do, you like the whole, building a base, get into the automation, and the fact that you can physically see the planet change, I think is awesome. That's where that container was. Missed it. Never mind. So the next goo place I'm going to cleanse. There's a goo place that is down in there. I'm going to cleanse that next. But I want to finish exploring this whole area for chips first. Yeah. So we found 4 chips here. 4 blueprint chips. But compared to the amount of chips I was finding in the non-DLC part of it, definitely feels like a lot less chips. Definitely. That's all done, right? That's done. Yeah, we've got this box to do. Trying to be a little bit methodical so we don't miss stuff, because it's very easy to miss stuff, right? Because this is actually a huge area to there's some more. This is good. This is uranium wreckage. We don't have a good source of uranium yet, so finding the uranium wreckage is awesome. Each one of those 2 uranium. Right, we got some osmium here, but still no chip. We'll get there, though. Once we get that big habitation module, then it's big base build time. Rocket platforms and all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. We are running out of room in here. Jesus. Yeah, we're definitely running out of room. All right, give me a iron. Any iron? Anywhere there's some iron. Can I build one more? Yes, I can build one more. Cool. And I really need my buggy. I want to get my buggy building. Once I've got the buggy up as well, that's going to be huge. Because the amount of materials that we can move around once we got the buggy, I'd just drive the buggy down. A few runs would have picked all that stuff up, and the buggy's like really fast. So, where was that container that I couldn't finish emptying? Was it over? Was it here? Yeah, that was the one. Okay, so that one's done. That's cobalt. That's just metal scraps, right? Okay, there's one over here. Still no chip. What we're really looking for is when we see these containers, we need to find the little square ones. The little square ones are the ones that have chips in guaranteed. The bigger ones have a chance for a chip. Right. Can't do it. Damn you. Right. You rat. You're not going to let me do it, are you? You're not going to let me do it. I mean, there's tons of stuff in this place, so I mean, that's cool and everything. But we need places to store it. I need to do a huge buggy run to get all of that stuff out. Okay, right, that one. Nope. Nothing else here that's open. Okay. No hidden chests. There are also gold chests. Gold chests are like uber secret hidden chests. I've only found one so far. In the previous game there were about 20 or so. Something like that. Oh, I couldn't make it. Oh, missed it. Missed the ladder, missed the ladder. Okay, what have we got? Anything here? Let's check all the stuff on the ground. Oh, what's in here? Actually, we'll come back to that bit. Ah, look at that. Look at you. Look at you. There we go. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Damn you. Give me the mushroom. What else have we got up here? Nothing. Okay. Anything around the back? No. Ooh, there's a room there. I didn't notice that. Is it underwater? It is. Look at that. Huh. How sneaky. Right. I'm stuck on something. There we go. So there's nothing there, and there's nothing. So there is one more case in there. Okay. We need to get back oxygen. Oxygen, oxygen. That was pretty sneaky, the entrance being underwater like that. That was cool. Okay. We can build another one of these. Man, we got so much stuff in this base. It's crazy. Though I think I have... There we go. Emptied that. Actually, let's grab some water. There we go. Okay, so there's one more in here, which is over here. Take all of that, nothing else, which is a damn shame. Okay. T2 toxic area microchip, metal scraps. We'll come back for those buildings in a minute. Wowzers. So much loot. I mean, we got a lot of loot. We just, without that big habitat, it's just Just going to be a pain. I just really don't want to start it. It's going to force me down that pathway if I'm not careful. I've still got plenty of space. That one. That one. Nothing here. There's another case up here. Look at that. Just laying up there. Okay. We'll come back for it. Holy moly. Tons of stuff. Still only a single size habitat module. Okay, like literally this, every single locker here is just getting absolutely rammed. Every single one of those full to the brim of just stuff from this area. That's wild. There's something up there as well. Right, give me that. Right, we've nearly finished this area. All we've got to do now is we've just got to search the buildings here and then up on top of that platform. No, where was the one that we couldn't get? Where was it? Was it around here? No. Where was it? Ah, it was here, wasn't it? It was here. Nice. Huh. Elevator, but it only goes to there, which sucks because I can just walk up there. Okay. Right, nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Yeah, so you got an elevator that goes up, but it's like, I can just walk here. Okay, let's head back. Full again. Hopefully soon, tier 4 backpack. But I say terraformation is slow because we're not focusing on the terraformation. We're focusing on some exploration, but in reality, to get those chips, right? But we're nearly done here. We're nearly done. I just need to find out what that is up there. Is it another polluted area, or is it just something to explore? Look at you, just sat right there. Just right there, out in the open with some osmi a minute. Lovely. That's clear. Okay. No chips. Ah, damn. Blueprint chips, man. We're struggling. Just not there. Oh, hello. I will have that. Those don't open.